Coming from the perspective of regulations, one of the most significant actions we recently saw was China's flipping. I want to start by talking about some of the major developments that are currently taking place in America from a regulatory standpoint. First, the SEC reviewed the proposal for a blockchain-based, the Digital Currency Staking Exchange Traded Fund, ETF, which you may recall from the previous we heard coming from the former SEC that the staking was strictly prohibited under the former SEC because it was a privacy offering. As a result, they are currently reviewing this, and I find this to be a very intriguing declaration because if approved, we will soon see some Welcome to Coin News update channel. Please support my channel by clicking the subscribe button. Remember, this is not financial advice. Any loss or harm resulting from your actions or inactions after seeing any of our videos is not our responsibility. You accept the risk that comes with using the information. We give very significant developments in the US, including numerous exchanges and major companies in the what exactly we are seeing is an important shift from the former SEC to the current one. If this is approved in its entirety, it will give the go-ahead for many of the key developments that the United States market is currently lacking out on. However, in addition to this, the SEC Government Agencies Enforcement Division made another significant announcement. It is concluding its investigation over the Defiance Exchange Uniswap for currencies. This is quite exciting given that the first must be known as Ripple case, which is the next case on the priority list. However, what is really exciting about this is that Defiance is now fully unrestricted. Defiance in the United States can now be provided. This is a hugely significant shift from the Securities and Exchange Committee because, for instance, we didn't need issues with the side. It shouldn't have been enriched. The Unis System Exchange said that the SEC provided a Wells complaint in April, alleging that the Unis System Swap owned an unlicensed broker, a stock exchange, and a security that was unregistered. I could not have handled it better because when we consider exactly what the Securities and Exchange Commission was trying to do, they were attempting to take down Defiant. I have repeated this numerous times. The reason were they going after Defiance? Well, it's mainly because they lack control over it. As can be of the day before, the case has been formally closed and the Securities and Exchange Commission is not taking any additional action. This is an important victory for the Defiance space and confirms what we've consistently known. The equipment we develop is on the right edge of the law, and our mission is on the right side of historiography. The major participants are scared by that which Defiance Generate guys possess to offer because it is compared to anything we have been hearing of in traffic for a long time. The Securities and Exchange Commission was essentially an ally for the financial sector competitors. And what I imply by this is because you are becoming likey. Whenever we think about Defiance yield guys, we can take advantage of yield era toward 20+%. That is unprecedented in traffic. We've discussed this. But this is a significant move, and I'm very excited about it. Should we look at just the past month, the Securities and Exchange Commission case drops that have occurred? Number one are, of obviously, the major financial institutions, sending to target the market that was taking over consumer demand, the control, and even taking money away from the traffic space. We acknowledge this is true because the evidence goes up the alimentary chain to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, to the Federal Reserve System. Matters dropped in just 1 month. And today they're additionally acknowledging the Ethereum staking within the exchange traded fund. Everyone also know that each of the exchange traded funds are now acknowledged, such as XRP, Solana. Nevertheless, I want to witness the Ripple situation declined entirely. Most of these cases are stops, some are closes, while other understood to be closes. But at the end of the day, I wish to see the investigation against Ripple completely drop. Why is it taking a while? We want that case to be dropped entirely so that we can formally state that this Securities and Exchange Commission has